What's up, and welcome to another episode, Master Moats film session. And today I'm going to be talking about Minkah Fitzpatrick's performance against the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, obviously defensively it wasn't what we wanted, but Minkah did some really impressive things. Some things to just show why he is a top tier safety in the NFL, regardless of what the Pro Bowl voting may or may not reflect. All right, so as we always do, highlight him right there, play it in full speed. After that, I will break it down. All righty. Oh yeah, I like it. All right, so first off, coverage wise for the defense, they're playing a basic cover 3 defense. All right, so cover 3, he's your middle third, your corner right here, your deep third right here. I think this is Mollett. He's going to be curl flat, hook curl, and then he's your other curl flat defender right there in terms of Terrell Edmonds. So when you hear people say 4 under 3 deep, that's what this is, because you have 1, 2, 3. Got your 4 under, and you got your 1, 2, 3 deep. Okay, so basic concept in terms of the coverage on defense. Offensively, we see what? Empty formation again, okay, with some more motion. Why do they like motion so much if you're the Kansas City Chiefs? Because it tells you if you're in man or zone, all right, depending on the guys moving. So with that being the case, Mahomes knows what this is. All right, now we get a little bit of a blitz right here because this is simulated pressure, so it still ends up being cover 3. All they did though, they I'm gonna see which linebacker that was. Might have been Spillane. Oh no, it was Schober. So Schober was the guy they just ran through real quick. But with the simulated pressure, by him rushing him in there, they just dropped TJ on the backside. So it still ends up 4 underneath, 3 deep. Exact same. They just dressed it up a little bit, right? So when you talk about trying to come up with creative ways to generate pressure without losing guys in coverage, simulated pressures are a thing that teams like to do. For me, I think that they can be beneficial, but it's all about trying to trick your opponent. And with the Chiefs, we know that they are a well-coached team, and they got a guy at the helm that really doesn't get tricked a lot. But anywho, getting back to Minkah. Minkah's responsibility is middle of the field, right? Because he's the deep third safety. But the thing I like is this. Number one, he has plenty depth, right? In terms of where he's at. Nobody's deeper than him. Deepest is the deepest. But he has vision, big vision, and eyes on Mahomes. So as you can see, he's already breaking. And why is that? Because Mahomes' front arm has come off that ball and he's committed to this throw. And what he's eyeing is this guy right here. So Minkah coming down, top, bottom, this is beautiful play right here, okay? So as we continue to let the play progress, you got Minkah coming down, top, bottom. Now, in terms of would you have, wanted him to get there sooner and things like that, I mean, we could nitpick it, but the thing that I like is this. He secures the tackle with his off arm, all right, which is this back arm right here. You can't really see it, but on this side, Minkah has an arm already there, which secures it. So if he were to miss this PBU and this receiver were to catch the ball, he would still be able to secure the tackle. That is really good fundamentals. On this side is the hand that he's shooting through to get the PBU, all right? And like I said, man, just good job by him making that type of play, because this is a significant pass play. I mean, you talk about where this ball is snapped, this deep over. I mean, this is the one of the weaknesses of your cover 3 defense, right? Excuse me, that area between your underneath defenders, right? Your linebackers and your curl flat defenders versus your deep third guys, okay? Who would typically be down here. This is that gray area, that soft spot. And ultimately, Minkah being the guy that he is, the playmaker that he is, and the athletic ability that he possesses, it allows him to make that play right there. That's not an easy play to make in terms of him showing where he's showing, because obviously he's slanted to the passing strength, the 3 receiver side. But then to come from depth, big vision, and then make that play, man, that is very impressive. And that's why you see Minkah being hyped the way that he is. But Minkah does this. That is one of the strong parts of Minkah's game when he's in coverage like this, man. And it's always good to see just the little fundamentals. Off arm, securing the tackle, other arm going for the PBU. Really good work right there by Minkah. All right, now this play we're going to break down just shows Minkah you know, putting his face in the fan, getting a ball carrier on the ground, showing his tackling ability, something that, you know, he's obviously been criticized for in the past, but has really took, you know, big steps and strides in the right direction this season. So as we always do, I play it in full speed. After that, I'll break it down, but that is Minkah right there in the deep half, as he always is. All righty. Excuse me. So first off, man, we're talking about coverage-wise, or what the defense is some form of split safety coverage, right? Obviously, this is Edmonds right here. I'll circle him so you can see Minkah right here. So you know when I say split safety, I'm just saying these two guys are split. Whereas if it was single high, it would just be Minkah middle of the field by himself. This guy be down here a little bit more in the box. Now this could very well be cover three. It's just hard to tell because of the disguise that they're having pre-snap and just the style of play. With it being a run, these guys both are very aggressive and downhill in a hurry. But what I like is this though from Minkah. He can't control what's happening in front of him, right? In the sense of clearly somebody's out of their gap, right? That's just the nature of it. For Minkah, what Minkah understands is this: ball carrier, and I have a lot of space between, you know, the nearest defender and this guy having the ability to score. So with that being the case, Minkah has to do what? Get this guy on the ground. It's not easy to do right here, man. Like I said, this guy being able to go right, left, or run over Minkah, Minkah has to be prepared for it all. But the thing that I do like is what? Look at the knee bend. Great pad level. He's ready to take this on. And then from there, low man wins, right? He gets low and he wraps up. That's why he's ultimately able to get this guy's legs down and secure that tackle by himself. Now, Derek does come in there and give him a little additional help. But for me, man, this is a huge thing for me because we've seen too many times in the past with Minkah where he would struggle to have those type of big boy tackles, fitting the guy up in the hole like that. If Minkah doesn't make this tackle, this very well could be a touchdown. I mean, let's be real about it, right? Your nearest defender, you got Cam sitting over here, and I think this is Edmonds right here. That's a lot of space, man. That's a lot of space for this guy right here to really be able to do what he wants to do. But like I said, man, Minkah's number one, Minkah understanding his assignment as a safety, his assignment as late run support and help in terms of it being a split or a single high safety look or being a split safety look, whichever one they were going to play it as. He knows that something did not go right. So from there, don't complain, get him on the ground. It's not an easy tackle, not at all. It sucks. I'm pretty sure Minkah was not happy about having to make that play. But at the end of the day, man, those are the type of plays that you got to have. And that's what I like to see from him in terms of just letting us know that, yeah, this is why he is a top tier safety. He's not just a cover guy. He is a guy that is willing to do this. And he's shown it multiple times. I think he had, 13, 14 tackles in this game. You look at his stats this season, he has been a tackling machine. But this is really good work by him, having to do the nasty part of his job, but ultimately keeping this guy from getting in the end zone and having an explosive run play. Really good job by him right there as well. All right, now this last play from Minkah we're going to see just shows him showing off his understanding of coverage, understanding of taking away one route, but then still being situationally aware of, you know, what's actually happening on the field. I mean, this is a really high-end, high-level play by Minkah right here. So as I always do, man, that's him right there with the circle. Play it in full speed, and after that, we'll break it down. But no, man, I really like this play a lot by him, man. All righty. Now, when you're first watching, you're probably saying to yourself, man, Moats, he ain't even do anything crazy. He jumped on the pile. Let's talk about it because that's what I really want to talk about. All right, so first off, coverage-wise, the Steelers, they're playing a two-man concept, but it's unique because they do it. It's a P drop as well. And a P drop is just when you drop one of your down linemen or you have a three-man rush. That's essentially what this is, 8-man drop, but they're still manning up and using, I think it's Ulysses Gilbert right here. He's more of a spy than anything else, all right? So with that being the case, all these other guys, man-to-man, 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 okay? He's going to be over there on that deep half. Minkah should be in this area deep half as well. And like I said, this guy right here, Ulysses Gilbert, he's more of a spy, okay? Just watching Mahomes. All right. So as we play this thing, couple things show up, all right? When I'm first talking about Minkah, his responsibility, as we said, in 2-man is what? Deep half over here, protecting this guy, right? Giving him a little bit of help on the high outside throws, right? But we have something interesting on this play. This guy just circled is Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill, we know who he is. We know he is elite speed, an elite receiver. But more importantly, it is speed at 3. Speed at 3, red flags go off because you know typically at 3, this spot right here is usually where you get a linebacker in coverage, right? That's where they were ultimately hunting up the Chiefs, Andy Reid. They were trying to get Tyreek potentially on one of our linebackers because we don't do a lot of mixing and matching with our coverages. Typically, if it's called for a linebacker to be on this guy, that's what you're going to get. But on this particular call, he ends up being matched up against a DB, which is better for us, right? So as the play continues to progress, though, what do we see right now from Joe? Joe opens the gate, so now Tyreek, he can go vertical, and obviously Mahomes can hit him right here on this seam between the I and the E. Or if, you know, Minkah's playing this honest like he's supposed to being over here, he also knows that Tyreek can bend this a little bit and ultimately run away from Joe's leverage. So what I'm saying is this: he could go straight in this area and Mahomes can hit him, or he could bend it that way, and because Joe is outside leverage, he's going to be in a trail position. He's going to be at a disadvantage right here, right? Because Minkah is technically supposed to be over this way. But Minkah understanding football, Minkah understanding who Tyreek Hill is, understanding what Mahomes is trying to accomplish and what Andy Reid is, and how Andy Reid is trying to attack them in this defense, he does what? He doesn't get a lot of width early on in terms of Minkah. Watch him stay right around this hash area, right around the hash. Now, why does he do that? That body position makes this throw from Mahomes almost impossible, because even if you believe in your arm strength for your Patrick Mahomes, you also have to respect that Minkah for a fact can make this play right here. And also now, because of Minkah's body position, if you want to throw it away from the safety, now you're playing back into the hands of Joe Hayden right here. So you can see this becomes a pseudo bracket on Tyreek Hill right there in the middle right there, okay? But like I said, that's really good work by Minkah, and I'm sure he communicated this with Joe, which is why Joe opened up the gate and played more of an outside technique in this thing, all right? But now that he's discouraged that throw, now he has to do what? Get back over here to his real work, because he also knows that this is I think it was 3rd and 6 on this particular call right here in the red zone. And yeah, a first down right here would more than likely equate to a touchdown. So now he understands, okay, I got to get back in here, and now let me get back over here and not just get in the tackle, but understand, pull him back the other way, because he needs 1 yard, 1 extra yard. That's a first down right there. Ultimately, now we know what happened the next play. They still ended up getting it. But for that particular play right here, man, this was significant. This is high-level football by Minkah, though. Body position early on, take away Tyreek Hill, give you a pseudo double team, get back over here to your work, and then get the finish off on this tackle, because obviously, I mean, if he doesn't come over here, that guy's going to fall for it. He's going to get that extra yard. We know this. But he comes back over there, finishes the play. Like I said, high level ability in terms of, you know, just the desire to make a play. Don't tell me you want to make the play. Show me you want to make the play. This is showing me that he wants to make a couple of plays right here. Because if, like I said, Mahomes would have forced it to Tyreek Hill, he's going to make the interception. If it forced him to throw it outside and Joe Hayden got the interception, that would have been because of Minkah. And then obviously when you go back over here, Minkah still is able to come back over here and take care of his work as well. Excellent play right here by Minkah. This is a high-level play, and this is why I wanted to break it down, because I do feel like those type of things Minkah's been doing a lot this season. They do get overlooked, and at times I get a little upset about that, because I think he's playing really well this season. So with that being said, I hope that each and every one of y'all have enjoyed this breakdown. If you do, make sure you hit the like button on it and subscribe while you're at it. But more importantly, man, I appreciate your support. And until next time, baby, peace.